And there is. I think there's a lot of rain in the air, if I'm being completely honest. I couldn't even spin that one nicely, Carol. Morning.
Oh, bless you. But a valiant effort, I must say, Naga. Well done. Good morning. Naga is quite right. There's quite a lot of rain at the moment. It's moving from the west towards the east and will continue to do so as we go through the course of the day. It's also windy around that, particularly at the moment along the English Channel coastline and particularly the western side of that. But you can see the rainfall that we've had. It's been heavy across Carlisle, parts of Wales, parts of the southwest in the last hour. Some of us having in excess of 4 millimetres in the hour. And it will continue to journey steadily eastwards, getting eventually into the southeast before clearing. So to take a look at some of the major motorways across the UK, don't take the actual routes as gospel, it's just an illustration. You can see where we've got all this rain. Gusty winds around and just behind the band of rain could lead to some tricky travelling conditions and a lot of surface water and spray around as well. Move north of that and we're looking at drier conditions, some sunshine but also some showers and some of those wintry on the hills, not just of Scotland, but as we go through the course of the day we could see some wintriness on the hills of Northern Ireland, Northern England and Wales as far south as the Brecon Beacons. But there will be a lot of dry weather behind this band of rain too. Now as we head on through the evening and overnight period, once again it's going to be a chilly night in the north. Cold enough for a widespread frost, and where of course we've got the damp surfaces from the showers and the rain, there could well be some ice on untreated surfaces. The wind's slowly starting to ease across the far north, but you can see the first signs of what's coming our way for tomorrow. So for Christmas Day, our next area of low pressure shows its hand with its attendant front. That's going to bring in some rain. Right behind it, look how the isobars squeeze together, indicating it's going to be windy. But if we follow them from where their source is, they're coming up from the Azores, so they're going to take in some milder conditions with them. However, after a cold start with the frost and the risk of ice and some sunshine, the rain arrives, pushing steadily northeastwards, windy around it. Behind it, a return to quite a lot of clouds, some drizzles, some showers, but milder air. If you're stuck under this band of rain, it's not going to feel too pretty. There'll be some wintry showers on the tops of the Pennines as well, possibly Snowdonia too. And just ahead of it, although it's going to be dry across most of central and northern Scotland by the middle of the afternoon on Christmas Day, it still is going to feel cold. The temperatures are not going to be particularly high. Then as we move into Boxing Day, well, we've got two fronts, one across the north, one coming across the central swathe of the country. In fact, the Met Office has an amber be prepared warning out for Cumbria because of this. We could see 60 to 80 millimetres more rainfall, of course, where we absolutely don't want it. But the exact timing and positioning of this front could change. It's something we're keeping a very close eye on for obvious reasons. South of that, again, quite a bit of clouds, some drizzle. Behind it, well, there could be some rain across southern Scotland for a time. We're looking at some brighter skies here and there as well. But with the combination of the wind and the rain over the next few days, might lead to some travel disruption, something worth bearing in mind as well, John and Naga.
Carol, thanks. You know what, Carol? You caught us on the hop there because we're talking about Dickensian. We're talking about all lovely Christmas traditional tales. Tomorrow it's you and me, isn't it? Carol and Naga show.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Looking forward to that, Naga?
I'm very much looking forward to it. We'll get our Christmas bonnets. We've been talking bonnets, actually. We'll get a Christmas bonnet for you, Carol, to wear tomorrow.
Thank you. I usually bring in mistletoe on Christmas Day, but hey, Naga, I might not tomorrow.
I think if I brought in mistletoe, the newsroom would be cleared out pretty sharp.
I might volunteer to work, Carol.
Happy days, John.
There you
Come
go.
on in.
I'm going to get out of here. I'm feeling a little bit awkward. Carol, see you tomorrow.
Has she been good? That's the question. 8:48. Now, we've been talking about Peter Pan and Wendy on Boxing Night on ITV, but they're up against...